You know how the Fermi paradox asks, where is everybody? Well, what if the answer isn't nowhere, but dead? Not just dead, but violently acid blood splatteringly exterminated by xenomorphs introduced by predators. Yes, those predators. The intergalactic dreadlock Jimbros who collect skulls like Pokemon cards. In the rich, gnarly canon of Alien vs Predator, it's pretty well established that predators didn't create xenomorphs, but they do love to spread them around like a cosmic STD with claws. Not for evil, well, okay, mostly for evil, but also for sport, science, and perhaps a galactic test of worthiness. But before we go deeper into this existential horror theory, do me a solid. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you're into interstellar extinction events, and drop a comment with your favourite flavour of predator weaponry. Oh, and if you've got a few bucks, channel memberships are available. We promise not to unleash a facehugger on you. Yet. So, here's the deal. The Predators, aka Yautja for the nerds in the back, have been going full David Attenborough with murder aliens for centuries. They don't just hand out tech and alien eggs to any old species, they do it strategically. They give civilizations just enough tech to make a mess, toss in a few xenomorphs like it's a galactic party favour, and then sit back with some Predator popcorn to watch the chaos unfold. If you survive the Murder Olympics, congrats, you might be strong enough to hang with the big boys. If not, well, you've just become a highlight reel in a Predator's trophy room. And this is where things get deliciously dark. The Predators are possibly engineering the silence of the cosmos. When a species gets too cocky, too aggressive, or just plain boring as prey, the Predators stop intervening. They leave the xenomorphs to clean house, entire civilizations reduced to acidic puddles and spine trophies. Think of it as natural selection, but with extra steps and a lot more hissing. Then the Predators harvest the strongest surviving DNA from the wreckage and incorporate it into themselves, like cosmic CrossFit fanatics upgrading their own biology through genocide-powered biotech. Even worse, if a species actually survives the xeno trials and make it to space, the Predators still stop helping. They leave massive swathes of dead planets swarming with xenomorphs like interstellar minefields designed to kill off rookie spacefarers. It's not that there's no life in the galaxy, it's that it's trapped in predator hunting preserves or got too ambitious and ran headfirst into a xenomorph hive. What we see as the Great Silence might just be the aftermath of a billion-year murder gauntlet. And let's talk about the engineers for a sec. Those pale, protein shake worshipping proto-gods who spread goo like it's holy water, they might just be another species the predators got bored with. Left to their own devices, they accidentally turbocharge xenomorphs into biomechanical demigods. Whoopsie. Now here's where things spiral into full-on cosmic nightmare fuel. The predators don't just hunt civilizations, they rank them. If your species shows promise, you get trials. If you excel, you get contact. If you're a serious threat, you get a visit. But if you fail, you get a hive. And maybe, just maybe, they don't do this out of malice, but boredom or curiosity. You know, scientific curiosity wrapped in a murder fetish. They're cataloguing species like a galactic Pokemon Snap, except everyone dies horribly and nobody gets a sticker. And while they claim to value strength, intelligence, and strategy, it's very possible they're also preventing something greater. Unity, cross-species alliance, galactic cooperation, peace. Because if civilizations start talking to each other, they might compare notes. They might realize, hey, why does your extinction story involve a 7-foot invisible dude with a shoulder cannon and a crab mouth too? And then the game would be over. No more surprises, no more mystery, just a galaxy full of pissed off survivors with a shared grudge. Also, consider how calculated the predator failsafe really is. If a species becomes too weak to be entertaining, or if it starts getting too clever for its own good, bam! No more patrols, no more cleanup, just an open invitation for a xenomorph infestation. It's like pulling the goalie in the third period and letting entropy win. And the craziest part, the xenomorphs aren't even evil. They're not scheming, they're just biology on overdrive. The perfect predator unleashed by the ones who want to see if you can swim in acid before letting you touch the stars. And if you're thinking, well, we made it to space so we're probably fine, buddy, we already failed the test. The Xenomorphs are real, and the moment we set foot on the wrong rock or decode the wrong transmission, we're toast. The predators are watching, noting how long it takes for us to die, how creatively we scream, and how well we fight back. That's the real interstellar scoreboard. Not communication, not peace, just survival. Bloody, brutal survival. The Fermi paradox says the universe should be full of intelligent life, but the answer might be that the predators have been running a galactic hunger game, seeding planets with the deadliest creatures ever hatched, and wiping out anyone who fails the test. Civilizations that survive long enough to hit the stars just find the galaxy crawling with death, and only the predators and the Xenomorphs are left to roam the void. So if one day you find an ancient temple with alien tech and weird eggs, turn around, fast. Because the universe isn't quiet because we're alone, it's quiet because something likes it that way, and it's hunting season. Always.